All right, so last video we did some drills for fair maiden at the shuttles, okay? This video, we're gonna work on actually doing it as it appears in the form. So let me show that to you one more time. So we just started off with single whip. First fair maiden is gonna go to this corner. So first fair maiden, arm scrapes down, step, block up, and strike. Second fair maiden is one of these big turning ones. We're gonna sink in, arm curls in, arm scrapes down, stepping, block up, and strike. So now we have a short turn, just a 90-degree turn. Sinking back, right side curls in, arm scrapes down, pick up, block up, and strike. And then we have another big 270-degree turn. Arm curls in, scraping down, block up, and strike. Okay? So let's do the first one. Now, even though we did those drills to get the bigger turn and to get the feel for it, bad news, the first fair maiden is a little bit of a different move, okay? It doesn't quite fit in with the form of what we were doing before. The other three, the remaining three, fit neatly into the drills that we were doing. So for the first fair maiden, we're starting off in a bow stance facing the west, single whip, okay? We're gonna take this move and we're gonna come around and do a fair maiden to the northeast. So, single whip. From here, we want to sink back. The whole left side is gonna come around together. So, sink back, the whole left side, the left hip is gonna turn in, that's gonna bring the toe in, and I'm kind of exaggerating this, and the arm wrapping around the outside of the right elbow. When you're doing that, if you can get the left toe to point straight ahead, you're gonna be that much further ahead in the next part of it. So we're gonna sink back, the whole left side, left hip, left toe, left arm, wrap around the outside of the right arm. The right palm is going to be palm facing in, kind of like you're saying, I should have had a V8. Okay? So again, single whip. Sinking back, the whole left side curls in, the right side is curling in together. Whole left side wraps around the right elbow. From here, all my weight's on my right foot. So I'm going to shift my weight to my left foot. As I do that, shift my weight to my left foot, I'm going to open up my right hip, which is going to open up my toe, and which is going to cause the right arm to drag down past the hand. Okay? So I want my right toe to open up so it's pointing straight to the east. So here we go again, single whip. Sinking back. The whole left side wraps around the right arm that's curling in. Shift the weight, open up, right hip opens up the toe and draws the arm down. Shift the weight to the right foot, left foot is gonna step, the heel is gonna step on a north-south line, toe pointing to the diagonal. My hips right now are facing the east, so from here, as I shift my weight to my left foot, my hips are going to turn, and that's going to push my left arm up and press my right hand through. Okay? Here we go again. Single whip. We're going to sink back. Left side curls around. Left toe curls in. Shift the weight. Right arm opens up, right toe opens up as the hips open up. Toe points straight to the east. Shift the weight. Left foot steps down, toe pointing to the northeast. Shift the weight, left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. All right, so let's do that first one more time. From single whip, sinking back, the whole left side curls around. Shift the weight, right side opens up, shift, left foot steps, blocking up and striking. Okay, so let me do this from a bunch of different angles. I just did it starting with a single whip here. I'm going to turn it 90 degrees. Single whip. Sink back, left side curls in. Shift, right arm opens up. Stepping, left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. Okay, now let's do it starting here. Single whip. Sink back, left side curls around. Shift the weight, right side opens up. Shift and step, left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. Okay, one more time. Facing forward from single whip. Sinking back, right side curls in. Left side opens up. Shift the weight and step. Left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. Okay? One little note about this. If you're having trouble making this turn, okay? Got bad news for you. It gets worse. But if you're having trouble making this turn, one thing that might help is not having as big a stance, okay? From here, this turn is going to be a lot more challenging than it is from here. Let's do it even smaller, from here, okay? So you might try doing this with a smaller stance, and you'll find that's much less of a strain on the legs. If you want to, and this goes with all the variations, all the four corners, all the four fair maidens. If you want to, as you progress, as you get more used to the form, the movement, then gradually open up your stance. But if you're having trouble making those turns, you can start with a smaller stance. Okay? So let's go on to the second fair maiden. So when we were doing the drills earlier, we had gotten to the point where we were going corner to corner. So we would go from here all the way around to here. And we were going both directions, back and forth. Okay? We're going to do that same 270-degree turn starting from there and going all the way around to there. So starting from the northeast, going all the way around to the northwest. We've just done the first fair maiden. Okay? Fair maiden at the shuttles, number one. So the second one is going to be that big 270-degree turn. We're going to sink back, left hip, left toe, left elbow. We did this. Left hip, left toe, left elbow, curl inside. It's almost like it's the petals of a flower curling up at night. Okay? Sinking back, the whole left side curls in. See if you can get your left toe to point straight front and back. If you can't, don't worry about it. You can either make an adjustment or make an adjustment at the end. So sinking back, the whole left side curls in. Shift the weight, left arm scrapes down. I'm going to reach straight behind me with the right foot. Heel down, toe opening up. As I shift the weight, right arm blocks up, left toe releases around, left hand presses through. Okay? So let's do that again. sinking back, curling in. Shift the weight, left arm scrapes down, reach behind, toe opening up, right arm blocks up, left toe releases around, left hand presses through. Okay? So let me do this. I'm just going to do this from one other angle because you've already seen it from the flip angle. So let me take this turn. We started off fair maiden here. I'm going to take this turn and I'm going to turn it 90 degrees. You've already seen us do it that way and that way, back and forth. So if I go from here, sinking back, left side curls in, toe pointing pretty much straight ahead. Left arm scrapes down, reach directly behind, toe opening up, right arm blocks up, left toe releases and presses through. Okay? So that's the second fair maiden. The third fair maiden is easier. The third fair maiden goes just 90 degrees. So instead of taking the big turn, we're going to do what we did at the beginning of those drills and just go 90 degrees. So we ended up, let's go through. Single whip, first fair maiden, arm scraping down, step, block up and strike. Second fair maiden that we just did, curling way around, arm scraping down, block up and strike. So now we're going to go from the northwest corner to the southwest corner. So from here, right side curls in, shift the weight, right arm scrapes down. Pick up the foot, step, left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. Okay? Easy enough. Let's do it again. Right arm blocks up. This is the second fair maiden, so we're going into the third. Sinking back, right side curls in. Shift, right arm scrapes down. Pick up the foot and step. Left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. Okay? This is exactly the same as what we were doing here, going back and forth. Okay? Let me do it from one other angle so you can see it. Let me do it from behind so you see what's going on more with the arms. So I had started here. I'm going to start here now. Right arm curls in, shift the weight, right arm scrapes down, pick up and step, left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. Okay? So the final fair maiden is exactly the same as the second fair maiden. It's just going different directions. The second fair maiden, we had come around here and we did a 270 degree turn to here. Then we did this short little one. And now we're going to do a 270 degree turn from here to here. Okay? So, fair maiden, sinking back, right side curls way in. See if you can get the left foot pointing straight ahead. Shift the weight, right arm scrapes down, step straight behind, heel down, toe opening up, right arm blocks up, left hand presses through. Okay, let's do that again. Blocking up, sinking back, left side curls in. Shift the weight, left arm scrapes down, step straight behind, right arm blocks up, left toe releases around and presses through. Okay? It's exactly the same as the second fair maiden. The movement is exactly the same, it's just oriented differently. So let's go through from the single whip and we'll go through all four fair maidens. Single whip. Sinking back, first fair maiden. This is the one that's different. Left side curls around, right arm curls in. Shift the weight, right arm scrapes down, right toe opens up. Shift the weight, left foot steps down, toe pointing to the diagonal, left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. So that's the first one. Second one, left arm curls in. Shift the weight, arm scrapes down, stepping, open up, right arm blocks up, left toe releases around, left hand presses through. Right side curls in. Shift the weight, arm scrapes down. Pick up and step, blocking up and striking. And then the fourth one, the other big one. Curling around, arm scrapes down, stepping, right arm blocks up, toe releases around, and presses through. Okay? Couple notes on this. First of all, the arms. What you might notice is when you're going through this, the arms are switching position. So on this first one, left arm is blocking up, right hand pressing through. The second one, right arm is blocking up, left hand pressing through. Third one, left arm blocks up, right hand presses through. And the fourth one, right arm blocks up, left hand presses through. Okay? So if you're getting mixed up with your arms, you can work that out as you're going through it. Okay? Over time, you don't even want to think about, yeah, this is the arm that's supposed to be up. You just want the feel of the moves to happen naturally. But that might take some time. The other thing is, and I have these handy dandy lines on my patio, the other thing is, as I'm doing this, let me find a good line. I think this is the line the camera's on. Okay? The other thing is, as I'm doing this, once I get into the first fair maiden, my heels are going to stay on the same north-south line. So you'll find that my heels are going to stay on this line throughout the whole set of movements, even though they're stepping along that line. So here I'm still on the same north-south line. Here I'm still on the same north-south line. Here I'm still on the same north-south line. Okay? So just two little things that might help you with that. If you find it confusing, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the lines. Don't worry about the arms. Just work your way gradually through this move. Like I said, it is the most challenging move in the form coordination-wise. All right? That's Fair Maiden at the Shuttles.